Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. In this video we are reviewing Carpro Iron X Snow Soap, which is a decontamination type wash product. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So Carpro Iron X Snow Soap, a decontamination type soap or detergent product that you can use in a number of different ways. First up, it costs $11.99 for a 500ml bottle. How do you use this product? What do you use it for? Well, they say triple action on it. So it's an iron remover, an effective car shampoo, and a snow foam pre-wash with a strong cleaner and degreasing actions. So if you're going to use it as in a snow foam lance over your car as a pre-wash, you put it in your lance at no dilution ratio. So typically I'll struggle to do a car with 300ml, maybe 400, but normally between 400 and 500ml I'll get through because I do all in the arches and stuff like that. So you're going to get close to going through this bottle in one go if you use it as a snow foam pre-wash. If you use it the second way as a normal kind of wash in a bucket, if you like, put it at 1 to 8 with water, it says. I think it might have said warm water on the CarPro site, but with water on here. And then use a wash mitt and wash your car till a reaction takes place. Do not let it dry on the surface and rinse it off thoroughly. As always with these kind of products that use these salt acids to create a reaction with any fallout that's embedded on the surface that it's acting on. You do not want to let them dry. Some of them come off okay when they dry. Some of them can be a bit of a pain to remove. So it's one thing you really need to keep an eye out. And when they dry, they go bright white, and you can have a shock horror moment. So always keep an eye on what you're doing when you're using this genre of product. So why is this product interesting or of use to anyone? Because we know all about these fallout removers that you spray on and you see them light up purple and they dislodge the fallout in the car, and they're a good precursor to doing a full decontamination. Very handy products. So why is it useful to have it in a snow foam? Well, typically when you go and do a full decontamination in your car, and you might use these products and then subsequently clay to get all of the contamination off your car, once you've done that, you typically lay down protection, a wax or a sealant or maybe even a ceramic coating. And then what happens is fallout then continues to build up as and when you use the car. And it's a horrible feeling because when you've done all the decon and you've got your car lovely and protected, you're happy because you've got no bits on your car. Now the problem is you will notice that fallout build up sometimes on your car after you've protected it. And then really the only thorough way that you've got at the moment is to kind of go ahead and either use the normal iron decontamination products or clay, and they don't tend to get it all out, these products. They help dislodge it. So why this product is potentially appealing is that if you wash your car with it, perhaps using it can actually reduce that build out in fallout if you use it regularly. That's why I was interested in it. Is there a maintenance product that you can use to stop that fallout, or not stop it, but kind of, get rid of it or some of it as you're doing the wash process? So that's why I'm interested in the product. Now I want to go straight into my thoughts on this product and keep it quite quick and simple, this one. Right, some observations about using the product. One, when you use it in a wash bucket, the suds that are created, you can hear it straight away as you generate the suds. You can hear the crackle as the suds are disappearing, so the foam isn't very stable. Not that much of a problem. You can always foam it up, but I did notice it. It's probably something to do with the salt acids killing the suds or something like that. So the suds aren't completely stable like normal detergents. It stinks, okay? Anything with these salt acids in does. You can get low odor versions. You can try and disguise it, but they'll never smell pleasant. The product doesn't smell particularly good. It's the nature of the beast. Here is one observation. The product, we're about 6 o'clock in the evening here. The car has been in the shade and I've just wheeled it inside the garage and the light is pouring in. The panel temperatures are not particularly high, and the sunlight, even though it looks like it's on the car, the panel's not freezing cold basically, but it's not baking hot. Using the product on just a test area of the car, the the product is drying before any noticeable reaction can take place. That's the first thing when I've used it on the wing. So that was one negative, and it was getting to the stage where it needed to be rinsed off, or you're going to make a mess. Next up with the alloy wheel, using it as a sort of wash in a bucket thing. The alloy wheels in question here, reasonably dirty, got a bit of fallout on there. Just give them a quick rinse over and then used it on there. Left it for about 4 or 5 minutes. Again, it started to dry. There was some reaction, some pink stuff coming out, but rinsed it off. And as I rinsed it, I went over it again with the mitt to make sure I make contact with the fallout that's kind of had this product on there to help dislodge it out of the panel. And then after I've rinsed it, I go over the car with Iron X, and the alloy wheel lights up around all of the edges, and I can see all the little dots of bonded contamination still on there. So I gave it a second treatment with their normal Iron X, not the snow foam, and I was hoping that I wouldn't see anything falling up, and that wash with this would have got most of it off. So again, rinsed off the Iron X and then just gave it another little rub with the mitt, and then just checked those fallout contamination spots again, and they didn't come back. So just from that little test, CarPro's normal Iron X was a hell of a lot more effective at removing the bonded kind of stuck on contaminants. This product, I didn't even really notice those spots light up even when I left it for a fair old amount of time. So it wasn't able to really remove them, and I was hoping that I wouldn't see any lighting up when I went back over it, and I did. So that is another observation with how I've used this. No real observations around difficulty of use, but as I've said, you do need to be really careful with any of these types of products and drying. So, you know, work around that. If you don't, avoid using them and baking hot panels and stuff like that. Get the car cool and work in smaller sections so you can avoid going around the whole car and then coming back to the front and seeing it all dried over there. So, but no real problems. It's relatively simple to use. What are my overall summaries of this, guys? Well, one thing I've touched on but I haven't gone into, there is a bigger killer for me with this product, other than the fact that I don't think it's potent enough as a decontamination product. Well, you could argue it's just targeting that smaller fallout that you can't even see, but for me, I want it to be a little bit more potent, and I don't want to be going back in on panels afterwards and then seeing fallout lighting up, because I want this product to be able to remove it. So that's a negative. But the biggest negative was, even if I really liked this product and I wanted to go ahead and use it, I would wanting to be using it routinely, maybe once every 2 or 3 months, to stop that decontamination build-up. And here is the biggest problem with it, that if you're using this in a snow foam, you're going to use the whole bottle in one go. So that's 12 quid a wash. If you're using it in a bucket, I reckon you need at least 3 or 4 litres of water in that bucket, at least. And that is, again, at 1:8 concentration ratio, if my maths is right, you're going to be using the whole bottle. So it's going to, that decontamination wash is going to cost you the near part of the whole bottle. So let's just say £11.99. And from what I've seen of the product, it's not going to get as much contamination off the car as their own Iron X product can do. So I was looking at this to see if it was viable for me, and it isn't quite viable for me. It's not a stinker of a product metaphorically, but it's not powerful enough. Your money is better spent on dedicated fallout removers, and CarPro Iron X is one of the best on the market. So, you know, if you're interested in getting it out of your paintwork, this is a very good product to do it. So that's an honest review of my thoughts on Iron X Snow Soap. Not viable enough economically, and not potent enough for me. As always, let me know your thoughts on this. There are some other functions that might be useful with this product. Its ability to strip wax and sealants, because it's quite powerful stuff with these salt acids in. The problem is that's counterproductive, because I would be looking to use it as a maintenance thing on cars with that sort of protection. So it's also going to really affect the protection on the car. So I can't quite see a use for CarPro Iron X, but it's quite a clever idea. So that's my honest thoughts. Let me know yours, guys. As always, loads to come on the channel, and this is a very quick one. Thanks for watching. Bye now.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moments Where was I when